Hello, I cannot hear you. Hello, is that my Bluetooth or I'm not sure. It's not my Bluetooth. It is connected. Hello, let me disconnect it. Hello, you are speaking on mute. Can you hear me? But I cannot. Let me. Hello, I don't know what is. Uh, I disconnected and I joined again in the meeting, but I don't know why it's not working. Can you write on the board something and tell me? If you can tell me by writing.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why my microphone didn't work before.
It might
So
be
nice to meet you.
a software
Ah,
issue.
yeah, probably something like that. Anyway, so nice to meet you. That's our first lesson together. My name is Ryan. I'm gonna be your teacher for this lesson.
Thank you
So,
for having me.
if if you can just introduce yourself a little.
Oh, yes, I just started learning French since 2 or 3 months, nearly 3 months,
Okay.
from
Okay.
YouTube videos here and there, they have shorts saying colors name or month's name or day's name or even numbers. So I know a few
Mm-hmm.
basic things, but I need to practice more.
Ah, okay. So, and do you know? You told me you know the basic, right? If I ask you to introduce yourself in French, you can do it. Do you know
Can
the sentences
yes,
related?
a few things like Je m'appelle Neil,
Uh-huh.
je viens de la Inde,
Sound. Ouais.
and okay, I love being here in Canada. I don't know how to translate that, but j'adore.
Uh-huh. Ouais.
I don't know how
Ah.
to formulate next one.
Yeah, because in this sentence we're gonna use the verb to be, and I assume that you didn't saw nothing about grammar, nothing about verbs and everything, right?
Right.
Okay, no problem. So, um, just question quickly. If you told me your name, that's perfect. But if you have to ask my name, do you know the question that we can ask for that?
Vous appelez-vous?
Vous appelez-vous? We missed a little something in the beginning. So yeah.
Vous vous appelez.
No, that was good, but you just missed comment.
Comment vous vous appelez? Oh,
Comment vous vous appelez? Okay. So what we can see today, okay, we can start to see together the verb to be that you wanted to use in the sentence, okay? Because with this verb, you will be able to describe yourself, okay? Say a lot of things about yourself and also a lot of things about other people, okay?
okay.
So you will be able to, we're gonna see also the personal pronoun in French, okay? So just like in English, we're gonna see it's pretty similar, okay? And how can we use the verb to be in sentences. All right?
The verb
Perfect. So
être
just
comes with use
mhm.
or with, I don't know. Nave? I don't know.
What do you say?
uh, the verb être
Uh-huh. How we conjugate the verb être.
means show with the plus sus, je suis.
Yeah. The
Uh,
pronunciation is
yeah,
and then
yeah.
after.
So,
Yeah, don't worry, it's good. We're gonna see that together, don't worry. So I'm gonna
okay.
share my screen.
Okay.
Okay. If you have any trouble to see my screen, you want me to zoom in, zoom out, no problem. You just tell me, okay? So first thing that we're gonna see together is gonna be the personal pronoun. Okay. So personal pronoun, okay, just like in English, we're gonna have three for the singular and three for the plural. Okay? So for the singular, the first one that we're gonna use is je. Je, you already use it in the sentence just before. In which sentence did you use je?
I'm through. I'm through. Not through that. Yeah, I have been through these things like sure
Okay.
for I and
Okay,
to and
perfect.
who is for you. Like to is for informal, who is for formal, or who is for
Mm,
plural. Sometimes using plural case.
okay, perfect. And then after
Il
il,
and
elle, on,
il and
what it
il.
will be?
Il is he, L is she, is ILS still ill, but when a group of male,
No. Only we're gonna see il with s after, but here for il, elle, on first. So you told me
we,
he, she, and the
we,
last one?
we.
Not exactly,
Okay,
because we're gonna use it exclusively for the plural. So if you have to to have the equivalent in English, it will be it. Okay, il, elle, on will be the equivalent of he, she, it. Okay, because we, the equivalent of we in French, you're gonna use it exclusively for the plural. Okay,
okay.
and the equivalent of we is gonna be nous.
Yeah. Now I know.
Okay. Nous. Okay. So nous is the equivalent of we. Vous, you told me that it was for you, right?
If it is singular, it is informal, but if it is plural, then it is vous commonly.
Mm-hmm. So I can use vous in singular and in plural. But does something change or not?
Yes, for first vous means it is for informal use, like the person we don't know. We don't share
Uh-huh.
a casual relation or family or friends, or
Mm-hmm.
they are not
Mm-hmm.
from family or friends.
Okay. But when I'm gonna use vous and a verb in a sentence, does the sentence is gonna change if I use it for family or friend? If I use for someone unknown or for a group of person?
Yes, the context
No.
changes formal and informal.
Yeah. So the context is gonna define if you use it in formal or informal, but the way that you're gonna pronounce the sentence and the way that you're gonna wrote the sentence, there not gonna be any difference between the use that you're gonna made of that in formal or in plural. Understand?
Yes,
Vous, the way that you're gonna have with a verb, for example, vous êtes, okay? If you use it informal, sorry, it's gonna be the same way as if you use it for a group, okay? That is the difference. And for the last one, il with S and elle with S.
okay. So group of male, masculine, ils, and else for group of females, feminine else. But there is a catch. We can use ils when there is a group of mix, both male and female. Ils can be used.
Exactly. And why? Why it's il, not elle?
I forget that rule, but I just know that.
Is because in French, the masculine is stronger than the feminine. Every time that you're gonna have something mixed, we're gonna use the pronoun of the masculine. That's why here we use il and not elle for a mixed group. Okay? Perfect. Donc, il, elle, what will be the equivalent in English?
Hey,
Exactly. They. Very good. So, remember, okay, those personal pronouns, every time that we're gonna deal with a verb, we're gonna have them. Okay?
yes.
For every verb. Nice. Now we can start to see together the verb être. So être, what is the equivalent in English that we say? You remember?
Is or am or are.
No.
I
The
am.
equivalent of être, the name of the verb.
You are
Yeah,
are.
but that is the verb. I'm only talking about the infinitive form, the name of the verb. What is the name of I am, you are, we are? What is the verb in English?
Is.
No. It's the verb to be.
Oh, yes.
Okay? Être. Être is the equivalent of to be, is the name of the verb. All right? Perfect. So if we start with je suis that we saw before, okay, what will be the equivalent of je suis
I
in
am.
English? Very good. Je suis, I am. Remember, we don't pronounce the S in the end.
Uh, every last letter is not pronounced in every noun, pronoun, adjective in French, unless if it
Mm-hmm.
is CFL, R.
Mm-hmm. And in which, do you know if every time that we're going to have an S in the end of the word, we're not going to pronounce them, or there is an exception?
I forget about exceptions, but I think for feminine, we can pronounce yes.
It, it doesn't, it's nothing with masculine, feminine. But we're going to see it in this verb, I'm going to tell you, okay? So, je suis, I am. Very good. And now, for tu es.
You
Tu
are.
es. Tu es, you are. Very good. Okay? Tu es, you are. And the last one of the singular. Il, elle, on est.
He, she, it is.
Hop là. She, it is. Very good. Ok? Donc, je suis,
Je suis,
ok, je suis, tu es,
tu es,
il, elle, on est.
il est, on est. What is the meaning of donc?
Of what?
Donc, D-O-N.
Donc,
Yes,
oh, why?
you said donc.
Donc, I don't understand. What do you mean by donc?
I think it's a French word.
Donc, yeah,
I don't know
we,
the
we use it, we use it like to say so.
so okay.
Okay. I thought I wrote it on the screen, that's why it was, but yeah, donc is so. I said donc.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. It's okay. I need to get familiar with French because
Yeah,
after
so
all I'm learning.
sometimes I use French French word in my sentence in English. I'm sorry, but even though it's good for you, so now you know that donc means so. Okay, perfect.
D'accord.
Donc, again, that was for the singular. Now for the plural, we're gonna have nous sommes.
So we
Okay,
are
nous sommes. We are very good. Okay, nous sommes. Okay, we are. And the next one, how are you gonna pronounce this one?
vous étiez,
Mm-hmm. Why you said yes?
vous étiez.
Oh, but here you pronounce the S, right? Here.
Yes,
Why?
because that E is exo E, exo E. I don't, I don't know. I
Because
forget.
after no, that was good. That was good. So remember before when I asked you if there is an exception with the S in the end of the word, we are gonna pronounce the S in the end of the word when we're gonna have a vowel in the next word. Okay. For example, here it ends with an S and ed start with an E. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna link those two when we're gonna pronounce them. Okay? So instead of saying vous êtes, not été, okay? We're gonna say vous êtes. Okay? How we pronounce that? It is like here there is an invisible Z to help you pronouncing it. Okay? Vous êtes.
Yes,
Okay? Can you try to say it?
vous êtes,
Vous êtes. Okay? Vous êtes, what will be the translation of vous êtes?
uh, vous êtes. We are.
We are too.
You are.
Okay, perfect.
Vous,
And ils, elles sont. Okay?
they are.
Will be they are. Very good. So now, if we want to make example, okay, with each person of this verb, what can we say? Starting with je. What can you say with je suis?
Je suis connais France.
Je suis what?
Je suis connais fancy language. I know French.
So you told me I know French.
If I frame this sentence in French, I know French. So je suis connais French.
So you use the verb connaître, connaître. So you already know this verb, okay? Something that we do in English that we are not gonna do in French is using the verb to be with another verb, okay? In the verb that you told me, I know French, okay? We are gonna use the verb to know, connaître, okay? That means that we're gonna conjugate with the verb connaître and not with the verb to be, okay? So
Je
we are
connais
not
pas
gonna say je connais le français,
le
okay?
French.
Not je suis connais, okay? Understand?
Yes, but we use le, definitive le,
Yeah,
not as.
for language, yeah, we put le. I know the language French, okay? The French language. Perfect. So which kind of example can fit with this verb?
Je suis étudié. étudiant.
Je suis étudiant. How do you wrote étudiant?
Eudia.
Eudia. Like that?
The spelling. I forget the spelling, but I think it's yeah.
So, can you repeat this verb, this word?
Je suis étudiant.
C'est étudiant.
Étudiant.
Okay. So first, it's not gonna be a e. It's gonna be a e with accent. Okay, this one. Sorry, up. Okay. Why this one? Because we more than making the sound the e sound, we say étudiant. Okay. When we make the sound e, we're gonna have this e. The e with accent. Okay. The accent is here to mark the fact that we are not gonna pronounce the e, but e. Étudiant. Understand?
Je suis étudiant.
Je
Je suis
suis
étudiant.
étudiant.
Je suis
Étudiant.
étudiant.
But here, there is a rule that we saw before for the pronunciation. No?
Yes, S before X or A vowel.
So how are we gonna
We
pronounce
are
it?
not using S. Je suis étudiant,
Perfect. Yeah.
right? Okay.
So yeah. Je suis étudiant. Okay. So you can say je suis étudiant or je suis étudiant. Okay. In that case, in this sentence, it's not shocking if you don't do it. Okay. Perfect. Donc je suis étudiant. Okay. And then if you change the person, if you are talking, for example, about me, what can you say? Which example can you use?
You are a teacher.
Okay. Do you know how we say teacher?
A I don't know
No.
teacher.
Tu. Here we use tu, not vous.
To a but what is the teacher? French word for teacher? Professor? Professor.
Professeur.
Professor.
Okay. Donc
Way of
very good. So when you describe someone like that, saying that I'm a teacher, you can only say tu es professeur.
professor.
Okay. Tu es professeur. Okay, perfect. And if we have to make an example using il, elle, or on est, what can you think of?
Il est un supervisor.
Il est supervisor. How do we say supervisor in French?
I don't know that either.
Supervisor. Superviseur.
Supervision.
Il est
Supervisor.
superviseur. Okay.
Supervisor.
Il est superviseur. In your company, okay, il est superviseur. Okay. Or you can say il est manager, for example. Okay. Manager, it's a word that we use also in French. Okay. Perfect. So let's repeat for the singular. Okay. First one. Je suis étudiant.
Je suis étudiant.
Okay.
Il est professeur.
Tu
Il
es
est professeur.
professeur.
Il est
Very good.
superviseur.
Okay. Il
Supervisor.
est superviseur. Very good.
Supervisor.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So now, if we want to make a sentence with nous sommes,
So, nous sommes apprendre de la France.
nous sommes what?
Nous sommes apprendre de la France. We are learning French.
Remember what I tell you for the first example that you give to me?
Apprendre de la France.
I told you that in French, when we have,
We
in
don't use
English, when
to
you
be
have
with word
two words, we don't use to be.
être.
Okay?
Okay.
It's gonna be with the verb we. Nous apprenons le français.
Nous apprenons
Okay?
le français.
Not nous sommes apprendre or nous sommes apprenons. Okay? When you want to use another verb with to be to say something, you only gonna conjugate this verb. Okay? In that case, the verb apprendre to learn. Okay?
Yes.
So, what else can we say with nous sommes?
Nous apprenons
How do
la
you?
France.
We what?
Nous apprenons la France.
Now, here we are doing the verb être, to be. So, we want to make a sentence with nous sommes? What can we say with nous sommes? We are. What can you say in English with we are?
We are humans.
Perfect. We are humans, for example. So humans in French is gonna be humain. Okay. Here, because we are using nous,
Vowel.
what
Yes.
is that?
Yes. Nous sommes after human. H is vowel. Consider as vowel because there is U behind H.
Mm-hmm. So how are you gonna pronounce it?
Museum. Museums. Human.
Nous sommes humains.
Museums, human.
Okay. The thing that I wanted to tell you is that here, because we are using nous sommes, it's in the plural. Humain, we're gonna put it in the plural. Okay. So do you know what is the letter that we put when we want to mark the plural in a sentence in French?
Same like English. S.
Exactly. Okay. So here, humain, we're gonna put an S because it's not only me who is human, it's a group of person. All right. Nous sommes humains. Okay. Perfect. And then now with vous êtes.
You are observing. No, it's another verb. Okay, so we cannot use.
Yeah.
So there should be only one verb. You are gentle. Tu es gentil. Vous êtes gentil.
Yeah, good. Vous êtes
Vous êtes gentil. Vous êtes gentil.
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 Vous êtes gentil.
Vous êtes gentil.
Good. Vous êtes gentil. Very nice. Okay. And then for the last one, for ils, elles sont.
Polite. C'est poli.
Ils what?
C'est poli. They are polite.
Ils êtes? What is ils êtes?
They are polite.
No, it's not they are. Ils êtes. Ils êtes, I don't know what it is. That doesn't exist. Ils êtes.
So, oh, sorry. Sorry.
Aha! Yeah. Ils êtes, I don't know what it is. Donc, ils sont polis.
Ils sont polis.
They are polite. Okay, very good. Okay, so let's repeat together. Je suis étudiant.
Je suis étudiant. Tu es professeur.
Tu es professeur. Il est superviseur.
Superviseur.
Okay. Nous sommes humains.
Nous sommes humains.
Okay. Vous êtes gentil.
Vous êtes gentil. Gentil.
Okay. And gentil.
Gentil. Yes.
Okay. And ils sont polis.
Ils sont polis.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. So remember also with this verb that we are not gonna pronounce another verb with it. Okay.
Yes.
We are learning French. We are not gonna conjugate we are learning, but we learn. Okay. Perfect. Other thing that you have to know with this verb, do you know how to say your age in French?
I am 27. Mm. In English, it's simple. I am 27, but
Yeah, but in French, first we are not gonna say I am. We're gonna say I have.
I have.
So for the next time, I'm gonna put you the as an activity the verb to have. Okay, and we're gonna see all because in French there is all a lot of expression activities also age that we pronounce with to have, so it's going to be a really important verb to know, okay, to start describing yourself. Okay, if you want to ask the age of someone, say your age, you have to know the verb to have because it is not like in French when we use I am. In English we use I am. Okay, Neil? Perfect. So I'm going to send all of that in the lesson report. It was a pleasure to have you today. Have a good rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time. Okay.
Okay. But how can I means how can I formulate the sentence I'm 27?
J'ai.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put it to you right now. J'ai. Okay, I have 27 ans.
Okay, one set.
I'm gonna
A means how.
j'ai j'ai 27 ans. I'm gonna put you the activity about the age. It's gonna be good for you to practice that too. Okay? Perfect, Neil. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.
Thank you. Au revoir.
Au revoir.